Next figure up for review is one of my most anticipated 2017 figures, which is the new Schleich Utahraptor figure. Now, Utahraptor isn't represented much in toy form because there's only the collector one, the old Safari one, which is now retired and harder to find. But now Schleich came out with this new feathered Utahraptor, which is great because most of their raptor figures are featherless, like the monstrous raptors we see in Jurassic Park. We all know that they weren't like that. So Schleich finally bring out their first feathered raptor figure, and I'm glad it's a Utahraptor because Velociraptors kind of made too much. So it's more underrated because it's getting some attention in model form. Now, this still isn't 100% scientifically accurate because there's not a we all know that Dromaeosaurs had a full feather covering that goes like from the feet to the body, the arms, and all the way to the tail, but this still looks pretty good, and I think I like it over the collector one, even though this one's less accurate. Another inaccurate thing is the arms. They're kind of too long to me, along with the fingers. If you look at it from this way, they kind of look human-like, but it's missing 2 fingers. Still good. Let's take a look at the detail on here. Feathering detail is nice. I think it's a little bit better than some of the feathered 2017 Safari dinos. See the wings here? I think the 2017 Safari Limited Velociraptor did a slightly better job than this. Then you got the feet. It actually has a toe claw, and it's like resting on the ground. And there is no tripod on here, and it stands perfectly on its own. Also, they had to oversize his feet a little bit. They also managed to get the tail fan right here, and there's some feathers under here. But this still resembles the scaly Velociraptors in Jurassic Park and other pop culture media. But this still looks cool. And there is articulation in the arms. Moves fairly well. But the mouth doesn't open that wide. Could be mine's, could be someone else's, but trying to open it, so this is like the farthest it could go, which is a little bit disappointing. And the tail is not curled, so the tail is not curled like most of their dinosaur figures, Schleich's dinosaur figures. So I'm glad not to see a curled tail on this feathered Dromaeosaur figure. So the main colors on here is like a reddish color for the feathers, some nice blue colors around the eyes, orange for the wings, and most of it is just like a dark grayish brown, all that stuff. But I think most raptors would have had like feathers on the side of his tail going all the way down, but most of them just have like a tail fan just at the tip of the tail. And yeah, let's start with the comparisons now. And I think this is on the Toys R Us website now, so if it made it to the website, I'm pretty sure it made it to the stores. I got mine on Amazon for $12.99, which is a really good price for an awesome figure like this. Start the comparisons with another Utahraptor figure I have. These are like the only Utahraptor figures I have in my collection, and there's absolutely no comparison between these because this one figure is just not that great, especially because of the weird tripod pose and no feathers. But this one is just obviously the better figure. Next we have their 2016 Dilophosaurus, pretty much in scale with one another, even though Dilophosaurus is 20 feet and Utahraptor is 7 meters or 23 feet. I still think these two look really well together. Next up we have is the Dunkleosteus from last year, and I still think this is pretty much in scale if you're going by the 20-foot Dunkleosteus length. And next up we have all of their older featherless raptor figures. So yeah, like no comparison. This new Utahraptor is obviously the better figure. Most of these have tripod stances except for this one, but they actually managed to make a Dromaeosaur stand without the aid of his tail. So, oh yeah, also to mention, there is another repaint of this Utahraptor, which is like a more brownish color, but I'd rather just get this one itself without the Microraptor and the, I presume, Deinonychus. So, this is it for this review, guys. So I'll have to give it an 8.5 out of 10. Like the best Utahraptor figure in my opinion, even though most people prefer the more accurate collected one. So if you like this review, leave a comment, like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next review.